boys of KENYATTA High School, MAHIGA, good morning. Good morning. Teachers, good morning. This is Mwangi Wajumbe from Nairobi. I've been invited by the principal to come here and conduct a seminar for the Form 4 class. And I would like to state that the principal, how he invited me is because he has read my books. After reading my books, he acquired the books when he was in the previous school. And then he was transferred here. So when we met here, it was instant engagement of conducting this seminar. See, I think I'm about it. Now, Mwangi Wajumbe is a professional trainer on strategy, performance management, change management, and also leadership. Also, a widely published writer. I used to write in The Nation, The Business Day, The Standard. Then I had a column on strategy for 5 years in a magazine called SME Today, which lasted 5 good years, 2013 to 2018. As I was training and writing, I noticed 2 problems that Kenyans take very casually. One, more than 80% of people who are employed, they are totally disinterested in the work they do. So they are there because of what they get, the money. Okay? I saw a lot of wastage of human capital efforts, and I decided to research further. People who write do a lot of research. And as I was researching, I noticed another problem. More than 30% of Kenyan university graduates, that time, that was in 2015 or 2014 thereabouts, they were finishing school and they could not get jobs. Actually, they were not employable. And today, on the peak at 70%, more than 70%, they cannot get jobs. You get it? So, I decided to sit down and see how I can help those 2 problems. And I wrote my first book titled Career Dynamics in the 21st Century. It is in this school. The previous principal bought copies of this book. Anybody who has ever read the book? Career Dynamics in the 21st Century? Wow, that's serious. You need to look for it and read it. Okay? The sub-theme of the book is Unleashing the Human Performance Potential. And I wrote it in 2015. 2016, it was used for architecture of CBC. And it was at the same time approved for circulation in schools by KICD. The idea of CBC was good. The only problem is how it has been implemented. There are challenges and serious challenges that need to be addressed. Then, by 2018, readers of the first book were always asking me, where is the next series, where is the next series? Why? The first one enables people to understand how to become high flyers. Now they wanted to know how the high flying can be sustained. And I wrote a second book titled Living Beyond Survival. Have you seen it also in your school? Living Beyond Survival. Huh? Anybody who has read it? Anybody who has read it? Wow. That's interesting. Because I'm always giving feedback of how people have benefited from this book. So I wrote that one, and since that time, people are satisfied with my writings, with my books. And one thing why I wrote the books is because I have developed a strategy on how to empower Kenyans through what is known as bottom-up empowerment strategy. Bottom-up empowerment strategy. economic strategy. No. Bottom-up empowerment strategy, and I wrote an article about that, which was went into the public domain in 2016 February. I don't know whether the two ideas were got mixed up or something like that, but mine has been running for many years. Now, because of the two books, when principals read the books, I'm invited to conduct seminars in schools. I conduct seminars for teachers. I conduct seminars for students. It all depends on the school. And I'm happy that I have teachers here, because those teachers who are here will be able to think the way you'll be thinking, okay, from today henceforth. Because we are going to be very different people after today, okay? I'm going to take you through the understanding of how thinking is supposed to be in the 21st century. So when your teachers join you, you now be on the same wavelength, eh? You go promoted. And that is why I always insist I have to have the class teachers, even if I don't have the others. Eh? Now, before we proceed, I want us to look at this umbrella. This umbrella. What is an umbrella used for? I'm here so that you can respond to my question. What is an umbrella used for? To protect you from rain. Eh? What else? From? If this umbrella remains closed, can it help you? Can it help you? Now, if it's remains closed, it becomes like a walking stick, isn't it? Now, why I bring this umbrella is so that I can remind you throughout the session that we are together. Keep your mind very open. Keep your mind very, because people with a closed mind, are they able to embrace new ideas? Because they have closed minds. And that is how it's supposed to be, to have an open mind so that you can embrace ideas. I know the principal will be reminding me about this after we leave, because I will not leave it so that you can remember it. I'll leave it here so that you can be reminded about what we have discussed today. Look up on it. Alright, now, this seminar is titled Creating the Future Today. And I developed it more than 10 years ago. I have learned it in many schools. Schools spread around Togo County so far. In NYERI, I have been to Karima Boys, 2019, May. In Yenge Girls, you know Yenge Girls. I had a seminar for teachers on 30th April 2019. Then a seminar for teachers, a seminar for students of Form 4 in the same school on 8th May 2019. Very interesting experience in that school. Othaya Girls, I was there when 23rd January this year, class of Form 4. Now beyond Othaya, I've been to Kakobiri Girls, Karatina Girls, I've been to Yagidaine Boys, you know Yagidaine Boys, and very recently, Mataidi Day Secondary School. That is last year, Mataidi Day Secondary School. But I'm all over different counties in different parts of the country because of this seminar on and that one of teachers. The teacher seminar is called Recreating the Future Today. Recreating the Future Today. But for students is creating the future today. Okay? Now, what are the objectives of the seminar? Please note them very well in your notebooks. The first one is aligning with 21st century mentalities as learning continues. That is the first objective. The second objective is solve current and future empowerment challenges. That objective aligns studies with personal natural orientations. The fourth one, acquire strategic direction in studies. And also in life. Carefully align studies with eventual careers. Carefully, mind you, carefully align studies with eventual careers. And lastly, safely manage stress associated with challenge attitudes and focus. Safely manage stress associated with challenge attitudes and focus. Once you listen to me, you get all these through the day that you be together. Tuko pamoja? Am I talking to somebody? Niendelee ama nisiendelee? Nitoboe ama nisitoboe? Alright, good. Now, by the way, last week I had 2 seminars like this in 2 schools in Nairobi. Tomorrow I have another seminar in a Nairobi school. So there are people who take this seminar very seriously. I'm telling you, I'm sharing those who have experienced this seminar so that you can see the seriousness and so that you can take it seriously. Okay? Now, we must change. Why we must change? There are 2 reasons why we must change. You can see here, employers today are only interested in the best 20% performers. 70% are tolerated, but every year 10% are kicked out. Most employers, that is what they do, including TSC. Now, TSC people they deal with performance contracting. If you are not able to achieve what is expected, unaambiwa out, ninja. Tuko pamoja? So you can be here and still be affected the next year, isn't it? So it's dangerous to be here. You are supposed to have been here all the time. Yeah? Now, the other thing, artificial intelligence. It is eating many careers. It is eating many careers. Okay? And because of that, this is now why you need to align yourself with the thinking that I'm going to take you through today. So that you don't become a victim of artificial intelligence. Tuko pamoja? Now migrating from scarcity to abundance mentality. You now know everything about scarcity mentality. Isn't it? All the negativities associated with scarcity mentality. Now, your alignment, your brain orientation, and you follow the other one because you are either misguided or you are not able to, you end up becoming what? You end up becoming what? A robot. Robot, do they think? Huh? They don't think. They only do what? When you follow the wrong orientation, you actually go through what is called conditioning. You go through conditioning. Yes, you'll be able to do whatever, you are not aligned with, but you'll never be efficient. You'll never be efficient. You'll be like a robot. And then you are not able to have a change when it happens, technology when it happens, and other. Then, when with your very natural orientation. Be passionate about learning. If you are learning becomes play all through, constant progress in studies, continuous recognition by the school system, by the marketplace, and frequent rewards. Once you are properly aligned, and eventually constant success in life. Michael Jackson was one of the greatest musicians of his time. And this man, by the time he died, he left his music to the world. And today, his family is wealthier than Michael Jackson was when he was alive. Why? The world is still enjoying. When you align yourself with your passion and your natural orientation, what happens? Even in death, okay? Even in death, your solutions are still required. Are we together? Now, I say, once you have aligned yourself with your natural orientation, you be economically active throughout your lifetime. The market will require your services. By the way, people become like an eagle. Become like going to play helpful. Why? An eagle has got a very sharp eyesight. It's able to see its prey 10 kilometers away. Okay? 10 kilometers away. Now, in the same way, the moment you align yourself with your natural orientation, the way we have discussed today, you'll be able to see opportunities ahead of you, very far away ahead of you. Yes, based on the career that you choose and all that. Yeah? And you end up becoming like an eagle. Now, State House Girls High School, 2015, first seminar. When students were choosing subjects. That one I was giving them to speak because I wanted to test my ideas. And again, I was invited in 2016, 2017. This time I was being paid. Okay? And eventually, State House Girls became one of the most improved schools in Kenya in 2018. And I got communication to that effect, which I have put in my books. Okay? So, after that, I have conducted seminars in schools spread around 4 counties so far. Okay? And they continue increasing day by day. Last week I had 2 seminars in Nairobi. The previous week, 2 weeks before, Utaya Girls. And I also tested my ideas in universities. This is United States International University. This is University of Nairobi, where I conducted a seminar twice. This is KENYATTA University, where I was interviewed on the TV channel about career issues. Then this one, I was invited to talk to authorities from universities by Hill. 100 professors who are dean of students, 100 student leaders, 100 finance officers, all from both public and private universities in Kenya. That was in 2017 May. And my final appeal. How many of you are female? How many of you are female? Where do you swim? Buddha? Or where? Now, where is swimming enjoyable? Swimming along the tide or against the tide? Along the tide or against the tide? The boat. It can't be both. There must be one way that you enjoy swimming more than. Now, the truth is, when you swim along the tide in the Indian Ocean, or Buddha, or wherever else, it's very enjoyable. You become like a can swim like. By the way, I'm a still your studies, your natural orientation, and you enjoy all through and through. Okay? It will be fun all through and through. Start how to align yourself with your campus. I have taken it through the process of understanding how to develop your. Have I not? Have I? Why? So that from today henceforth, you can become great individuals from KENYATTA High School, MAHIGA. Great individuals make great teams. Great teams make great organizations. Great organizations make a great country. In that great country, great individuals and the deserving great rewards. Are we going to get that from KENYATTA High School, MAHIGA today, from today and forth? Yes. If that is going to happen, I rest my case a very satisfied presenter. Asanteni sana.